Ja, vi är hos min nya kompis Adys som bor högt upp i bergen ovanför Los Angeles. Där han har sådär 100-150 stycken riktigt härliga entusiastbilar. Förra veckan fick vi se en Leopard-stridsvagn, vi fick se hans brandbil, vi fick se flera racingbilar, bland annat en Jodå med dubbla V8-motor från Cadillac. Vi fortsätter. Idag blir det mer race och så lite lyx.
Okay, so this is probably the most insane build I ever seen. Ever. I mean, it's just crazy. But we have some other insane cars over here. This is sort of insanely cool in another way. This is a Fiat 600 Multipla, right?
Multipla, but I think it's a 750.
Oh, okay.
Because, well, they say it says 750 on the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is all original, right?
Yeah, it's a taxi from Rome. Look, I'm going to move it back a little bit if you want to, because I think the license plate says, look, Roma.
Roma. See?
You see? Roma. Look.
Oh, that's beautiful. And talking about Italians, let's jump there, because I've been on my way to this car all the time. First, when you said that you had, I mean, this is really an icon.
This is insane. You want to move it a little bit?
Yeah, why not? So
okay, let me move this one first a little bit.
You have a couple of Ford Crown Victoria cabin to police cars. What's the appeal with those cars?
I don't know. I just wanted a security car in front of my house. So I bought this one. My girlfriend drove this thing a little bit. She said, I love police cars. So I bought a police car, a black and white. And then somebody gave me a yellow taxi.
Just like that?
Just like that. He just gave it to me. He just said, I don't need it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if this thing starts. Okay.
Oh.
And then, okay. This is a little insane.
Här är en Lancia, en rally Lancia. Alltså, det är en Stradale Evolution 2. Det här är alltså, det är en så sällsynt bil så att jag har aldrig sett den på riktigt. Och den här röjde ju järnet i rallyspåren. This car is so cool. So, what kind of, is it a 4-cylinder engine?
2.1 liters, supercharged.
And this was, I mean, this is an icon for sure. How long have you had it?
2 years.
It's beautiful.
It's the most insane Group B rally. This. The last car ever to win World Championship with rear-wheel drive.
Oh, then the 4-wheel drive cars.
Yeah, you remember Walter Roll?
Yeah.
Walter was driving, not this one, but driving one just like it.
Oh, wow.
Now this thing was born homologation, had a different motor. This thing was converted back in the 80s to race car. This is an FIA car.
Oh, wow.
It has the fire extinguisher, the water jet. See this? Water injectors, you know, it has, I think the frame may have been the same in the street car, or maybe not, I don't know exactly, but the motor is not the one that they sold to the public.
That's great.
You can't drive like this, it does it every day.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Insane, huh?
Insane. And in every corner you have something new that's really, that's an icon. So this is a World War II Willys, I guess?
No, 1953, so it's after.
Okay, so more of Korea.
Yeah.
And then an NSU R80, that's a rotary engine, right?
One of the most iconic cars that was the worst, that brought NSU down.
Okay, why?
Because when they first made these cars, the engine was good for 15,000 kilometers.
Oh.
Became problematic until they figured out. Okay, so that was the problem. I love this freaking car. You know, this car was the first German car to win the car of the year in Europe. Not because they didn't make nice cars before, but I don't think Europe liked the Germans so much.
No, could be it. So we're not gonna talk about the Viper. We're not gonna talk about this Beetle because we have the other Volkswagen outside. I think we should go over to your French line here. So,
I don't know, maybe it does, but it started, no?
Jag tänker att den här, den såg vi ju, den fick ni se på Petersen, det var därför vi började prata, en fantastisk bil. Och det var då jag älskar franska bilar. Och då, han har ju då såklart en DS23, en maronröd med skinnklädsel, en Pallas är det, väldigt fin. Och sen så har han en Citroen SM.
What? You're not starting it with this little red wire,
med
are you?
Euro headlight. Jag tittar på några sådana här ute faktiskt. Och de har de här amerikanska, sånt som vi gillar att sätta på. Jag har ju Amerikalysen på muskelmärsan.
This thing started.
Så att det är liksom separata halv- och helljus-kannor fram.
Okay.
Men det är ju, på Mercan tycker jag är snyggt, på den här så ska det se ut så här.
I think I had a little...
strålkastare som styr med.
Look,
ja,
here.
Hörni, kan det vara
You know what I do? I put this
Cadillac
one, on a positive, and then you can connect.
Jag tror, eller kan det vara en 60 kanske?
Straight.
Tjuvkikare här. Ja, det är väl... Hur ser man
Can you disconnect this?
borta? Men då är det en 60, va? 61, ja den står här. Och här står också en Jaguar XK. Jag tror att det är en 140, va? Tror ni att det är en badge på? Nej, det är det inte. Ja, då får vi fråga mina Jaguar XK-kompisar.
I also have, by the way,
20 eller 140. Ja, ni ser ju, vissa
special
har ju
things like that that you clamp on the wire,
och som sagt,
connected to the scope, and you can see exactly the
brunnit.
ignition on the wire.
Ja, några hundra
I bought this
meter
wire from
härifrån så
Ukraine.
gick kåkan upp
Yeah, I
i
have them, and I have the scope.
Ja, det håller på och bygger sitt garage.
Can I go now?
Det ska bli billigt,
Can I
där
go
han kan
to
lyfta
get some
upp alla
gas
sina
in the
hundratals
thing?
bilar
Okay.
här.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't affect it. It's fine.
Vi tar och hoppar vidare.
No. Maybe there is. Oh, you know what it has? It has a radar detector or something. Here, this. But it doesn't affect the starting. It will start.
Soft top.
You know?
Så otroligt söt liten bil. Och sen är det en Citroen Ami, just det, 6 här.
I'm gonna go and get my wallet, okay?
Här pratar vi bildesign. Så man blir glad. Kolla på den taklinjen, va? Otroligt söt bil. Och så då
looking good now?
Visa hur eklektisk det är i sitt samlande.
This one have license plate. We have plate, no?
Då.
For this inside, no? You want?
Oh jösses,
I think so. Maybe we change it.
En enorm kärra. Stiligt. Och sen här har vi en Rambler. Och en Cheva Impala. Ska vi dra till med att det är en 66 då? Ja, ni kan rätta mig som vanligt där hemma. Supersport har en 327 också. Nej, 427. Så en Big Block Cab. Blir man ju glad utav. Och så då från 60-tals Big Block Cab till Peugeot 504. Den franska Volvo 144 kan man väl säga. Jäkla fin och cool bil. De är ganska populära i Sverige ändå, va?
Yeah.
Och sen så en Aston Martin Lagonda.
I get you towel.
80-talsbilen med en inredning som man blir alldeles glad över att titta på det här, va? Ja, här är härligt. Ja. Så kan vi hoppa här.
We'll be outside. It's good for the dust.
Kabiner och nej, det är en BMW i Zeta. Och som ni såg där ute så har jag ju det också då 3-4 stycken till mikrobilar. Ja, hörni. Vad fattas då om inte en Escort RS? En riktig rally-eskort. Ja, det skulle vara om man vill ha en 50-talspackad cab då. Ja,
Alltså så här är det att vara biltokig och springa på folk på träffar och så säger kom över och kolla så får ni se vad vi har. Helt fantastiskt. Den the Hellcat. Och så då Adys alldeles egna brandbil. Det är klart man ska ha det. Och den är fulltankad berättar han. Så att börjar det brinna så är inte bara det att han har allting fixat runt omkring. Han har också en egen brandbil. I forgot about your 959, Adi.
We're gonna go get it or see it. Huh? Oh no.
Ja, ni ser. Ja, det där borta. Så han har köpt tomten bredvid för att ha sitt garage på. Det här är huset där han bor och där har han då några bilar till. You have some other interesting cars in...
XJ220?
Is that
Hold on. The center garage door did not want to open for some reason. Let me see what happened. See, it went up a little bit.
Oh, is this an Auburn Speedster?
Yes. No, not Speedster. It's an Auburn 4-doors.
Oh, nice. 30-talet, men det kan vara en britt också. So what is
be
this
careful
one?
Be careful on this car.
Yes. So what is this?
1 out of 2 Rolls-Royce ever built.
Ooh.
It's there's a whole story about it. Here's
So
it was built in New York by Inskip.
okay.
Inskip New York built this coach, the body, in 1947 for Tommy Menville. Tommy Menville was the installation company, but Tommy was a player. He just didn't ever work for the family.
Okay.
And then, so they gave him $10 million in 1925.
Okay.
And then he is in the Guinness Book of Record, I think, of marrying more women than anybody else. 11 women, 13 times. There's a book on the seat there written by his wife, number 9, Anita.
But this is a beautiful, without even
This is
seeing...
one of the most beautiful Rolls Royces I've ever seen in my life.
It's beautiful.
Be careful not to scratch it.
I will be careful.
Yes.
Let's see.
Here.
And yeah, I'll go outside. I'll stumble.
It's 1 out of 2. So one was built, and then there was a guy who wanted a duplicate of it. So Tommy said, it's okay. You can be the second car. So there is a second car in existence that looks similar to this, not identical.
Okay.
You know, and this is the original Tommy Menville car. And in the book that Anita, wife number 9, wrote, this, see? Anita Menville. There's still Menville Installation, the company, still exists. Okay, so Anita wrote this book.
And that's Tommy right there.
That's Tommy in his older days. Tommy was born in 1895. Okay.
So he was like the quintessential... Oh,
That's
there. Oh, wow.
That is the car, and it says here that Georgina, I think, right? I don't know if she was
Georgina and Tommy, yeah.
are admiring his new acquisition of the new car.
It's beautiful.
This is probably the most unique car that I have, I think. Oh, especially
It's
maybe
one of 2. So
1 out of 2 Rolls Royces. This is one of 1 959 in the color.
Okay. So and that's original, non-touched.
Non-untouched car. Well, yes and no. Canapa put coilover suspension.
Okay.
Some people are pro, some people are against. I do have all the hydraulic in boxes.
Okay.
If somebody ever buy the car from me and say, I like it to be hydraulic, then put the freaking thing back on the car.
Yeah.
So because everything is there.
Just plug and play.
Not so much
Yeah,
plug
yeah,
and not so
but-
much play, but yeah.
But
I don't know
you
if
can
it's
do
even worth it to do because the car is trouble-free on the suspension,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have all the sophistication that they put in 87, that adjust the car in curves and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't really matter to me when I'm driving this car to a car show at 65 miles per hour.
No, not really.
No, and I don't need to worry about hydraulics and air suspension and computer and one more thing to go bad. But
But talking about unique cars, I mean, this one under the plastic tarp here,
very unique.
that's one of, I don't know, how many XJ220s did they build?
Okay, in my manual it says I'm not kidding. you are a proud owner of 1 out of 350.
Okay.
But in reality, they only made 281. But they never reprinted the book.
How is it to drive? Because I mean, this is
it's fantastic. It's like the one of the most unbelievable cars ever. This.
Well, so why was it built? Was it to race the car, or was it just to sort of raise the level of the brand?
I don't know exactly what it was, but you know, they had the Saturday Club. You heard about that?
No.
The Jaguar Saturday Club were the engineers that said, we're going to make a street version of the XJR15. The XJR15 was their V12 that they raced in Le Mans.
Oh, okay.
And they actually, you can buy an XJR15 as a street car. It's an insane car.
Okay.
You know, you can't adjust the seats, the engine sits behind you. You need to sit with earphones and you talk. It comes equipped with earphones, with like this. And then you talk to you have a microphone. That's how you talk to the passenger, because it's so loud inside. So they said, I think, let's make a little bit more, you know, friendly car.
Civilians.
Exactly.
Sort of, yeah.
So they wanted to put a V12 in the car. And because they did have the V12. And everybody was, you know, jumping on it, and put 150,000 pounds, I think it was, as a deposit. And then Jaguar figured out that the V12 was too big and too heavy, and they wouldn't make the speed that they wanted, and they could put a 6-cylinder with more horsepower if they turbocharge it. So they changed the idea from the V12 to a Metro Group B rally motor, which is a V6, and they put a V6 and stuck 2 turbos on it and got 540 horsepower. Okay, and they call it XJ220 because the 220 is the top speed. Like an XK120.
All right, so they went back to that.
Their numbers are the top speed of the car. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, wow.
So, and they made 217. And then people said, we don't want the car because it's not the V12. But I think it was an excuse to get out of their commitment, because in 1992, there was some economic problem. And people want to get out of this most expensive car in the world. So now everybody's thinking that they sued Jaguar for a bait and switch on the motor. But then I read something which is maybe more official, that Jaguar sued the people that bought it. They say you're obligated to buy the car, you put a deposit, and you're not buying the car, you're not paying the price, and we can deliver it. So there was a court thing, and the court, I think, ruled in favor of the people, and Jaguar had to return all the deposits. So I heard that they did not have the money to do this thing, and then Ford got in and helped them. Remember, Ford got into and saved Jaguar and bought into Jaguar. I think it had something to do with this.
Oh, wow. That's, you know, to change industrial history. And talking about industrial history, this brand is iconic if there ever was one. So Dusenberg Straight 8, from what year is this car?
All of them are 1928, but they were titled in different years based on the body.
Okay.
Originally, that's how they did it. Later on, they titled them based on when the chassis was built. Okay. So this thing is in 1931.
Okay.
Okay. But they built them in the wrong year, 1928.
Okay.
Because 1929 was not a good year in the world, right?
Oh,
so So when a Ford was $600 and this thing was $15,000, it became problematic. It's so that the people like the Rockefeller and other really wealthy people did not have the money to buy it. They were afraid to actually drive something like this on the street when people didn't have money for food. Yeah. Now you're driving something like that. You see, I had 2 flat tires. See?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a $47 tube.
But it's a beautiful car. I just looked at the engine from underneath. It's a beautiful,
it's unbelievable
design.
Look, they wrapped the springs with leather.
Jesus. So, but do you drive this car at all?
I do drive it. Once I get the tires, not too many people know how to remove the tire off the rim.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to learn myself, and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to buy a tube and put the freaking tube in. They say it's dangerous because if that ring pops, it can kill you.
Oh.
You see, there's a keeper. You know, now you have machines, but in the old days, they put this. Look, you see this? Can you see it? This. See this?
Yeah.
It's a keeper. And you see, that's where you pop it out. And the pressure keeps it in. If you don't tuck it in correctly and the tires are expanding and it throws off the ring, it can throw it off on your face.
Oh.
That's not a good idea, right?
No.
Exactly.
You should be kind of careful.
That's problematic. So now I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do it safely. And there's a guy in Long Beach who knows how to do it. So either I'll drive to Long Beach and have him put 2 tubes in this when I have the time to drive to Long Beach, or I'll just see how to do it myself.
Ja, vad säger man hörni? Någon som har ett par 100 bilar och är helt filterlös vad det gäller smak. Det han ser, det köper han. Brandbil, en Hellcat eller kanske en Folkabuss split window med Porsche-motor. Men också mikrobilar och någon elbil och en Rolls Royce. Alltså, ja, det här är Ady. Vilken biltoka. Och jag tycker det är underbart. Vilka historier. Jag hoppas att ni tyckte det här var kul också. Det här var en av de mest udda biltoka jag har träffat. Nu ska vi vidare mot Pomona faktiskt. Tack för att ni tittar. Hej då!